So this is 2020 paper 1 and this is now question 3. So it's a question on complex numbers. So for the first part here, so you've got z1 is 3 minus 4i, z2 is minus 2 plus I, and z3 is 2i times z2. And it tells you that I squared is equal to minus 1. So write z3 in the form of a plus bi. So z3 is made up by multiplying 2i by whatever z2 is, which is minus 2 plus I. So that's how you find z3. So then you just want to simplify it. So 2i by minus 2 is minus 4i. And then 2i by I is 2i squared. So remember, everywhere you see I squared, just replace it by minus 1. So this is now z3 is equal to minus 4i plus 2 times minus 1. So that means that z3 is minus 2 minus 4i, because you always write your real first, followed by your imaginary. So that's that one. For part 2, you want to plot z1 onto the Argand diagram. So that's 3 minus 4i, and then you label it. z2 is minus 2 plus I, and you also label that. And then z3 is minus 2 minus 4i. So that's 10 marks for both those parts. For part 3 then, you're asked to find the length of z1, so that's the modulus. So we do the square root of a squared plus b squared. So we can see that for z1, we take the 3, we square it, and then we take the imaginary, which is minus 4, and we square that as well. So 3 squared is 9, minus 4 squared is 16. So add them together, you get the square root of 25, which is 5. So it means that the length from the origin to z1 is 5 units. For part B then, so here we have z1 times z4 is equal to 29 plus 3i. So they're telling you that when you do 3 minus 4i and multiply it by z4, you get an answer of 29 plus 3i. So you're looking for the value of z4, so if you get these two together to find this answer, then you must do the opposite. You must have to divide 29 plus 3i by 3 minus 4i. So this means that you're dividing complex numbers. So when you're dividing complex numbers, you need to do 29 plus 3i over 3 minus 4i, and then you just multiply the top and bottom, so the numerator and denominator, by the conjugate of 3 minus 4i, which is 3 plus 4i. So just change the sign on the imaginary, and then all you need to do is multiply top by top for your fraction. So 29 plus 3i times 3 plus 4i. So you do 29 times 3, which is 87, and then you do 29 times 4i, which is 116i, and then you do 3i by 3, which is 9i, and then 3i by 4i, which is 12i squared. So we now need to simplify that. So that would be 87 plus 125i, and then remember, everywhere you see I squared, it's really minus 1. So that's going to be 87 minus 12, which is 75, and then you still have your 125i. So that's when you multiply top by top. Now we need to do bottom by bottom. So that's 3 minus 4i by 3 plus 4i. So we do 3 by 3, which is 9. 3 by 4i is 12i. Minus 4i by 3 is minus 12i. And minus 4i by 4i is minus 16i squared. So these cancel out, and then we're left with 9 minus 16 times minus 1. Because remember, I squared is minus 1. That gives you 9 plus 16, which is 25. So that means that z4 is made up of 75 plus 125i over 25. Well, they are all divisible by 25. So 25 goes into 75 3 times. 25 goes into 125i 5 times, that's 5i. So your final answer there is 3 plus 5i.